Bridgerton's a rather welcoming refreshment. Is it not, Bridgerton? Woo!
Come now, it is not proper to stare.
Did your maid know you were riding astride?
I have no maid.
Ah, then you're married. Forgive me.
I can hear you.
You?
Pardon me, my lord.
I was wondering if we'd meet again.
So you might discern if my wit is acceptable, my manners genteel.
None of that was meant for...
Viscount Bridgerton, yes. When you manage to find this paragon of virtue, whatever makes you think she will accept your suit? Are the young ladies of London truly so easily won by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more?
So you find my smile pleasing?
I must say, I've never bested a viscount before. Beating you feels the same as any other win, but somehow smells sweet.
You're smiling.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
My sister and I were known to be a handful growing up, too.
I can imagine.
But Kate always has had my best interests at heart. She bears a heavy responsibility for our family.
That sounds remarkably similar to you, Anthony.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. I'm trying to get rid of...
I see my plan to win you over is already working.
I was smiling at the view, which you are now blocking.
Mark my words, Miss Sharma. By the end of your stay, your opinion of me will be much improved. As well his.
And you must be Miss Edwina.
No. This is her sister, Miss Kate Sharma. It is not amusing.
I did not say it was.
It was a revelation, really. Made all the better by the knowledge that I may...
Embarrassing!
There are tracks going off to the left. Look, in the moss, you can see the cloven shape. If we go to our camp now, we may miss our quarry entirely.
Let us stay with the group. If we find nothing, I shall offer myself up for your target practice.
Does that sound like something you want?
It is.
Well, let me tell you, you'll never get it.
Miss Sharma, may I have this dance?
You may, my lord.
No, do not do
This is only a beat. Ow!
Are you hurt?
What?
Can you breathe?
It is only a sting, of course.
Are you certain?
I am unharmed. I am unharmed. Lord Bridgerton.
Yes.
If your silence is an indication you are reconsidering your declaration,
Is
my
that what
lord,
you want for me to reconsider?
it does not matter what I want.
I do not think that is true.
Have I done something to you? Why is it that you dislike me so?
Because you vex me!
You hate me.
Yes.
Say you do not care for me. Tell tell me you feel nothing, and I will walk away.
Now guess where you going? To jail.
The other morning,
When I was stung.
after which you put my hand to your bosom.
To show you I was unharmed, you were overcome.
Indeed, I was not.
You were the one who then looked at me.
You looked at me!
Not in the way that you did.
And how exactly did I look?
Need I remind you, sir, if anyone other than your sister discovered us in the library that night, then we, too, would be obliged to wed.
Nothing happened in that library. Though would the two of us being obliged to marry be the outcome you desired?
Of course not.
Then let us both be glad. You're still convinced we've lost our prey?
I'm convinced that deer prefer the edge of the forest. I shall explain everything.
I see this one has inherited your penchant for avoiding the truth. Or maybe that's something she inherited from her father.
That is enough.
I can only think that you have been exiled from good society because of your deficient manners rather than for any other sin. Since the moment you arrived, you have failed to show the proper respect for the Sharma family, and I will not stand for it.
I
will not stand for it. Done nothing, it is you. You have made this match impossible.
But I am leaving for India.
And it is not far enough. Do you think that there is a corner of this earth that you could travel to far away enough to free me from this torment? My father raised me to act with honor, but that honor is hanging by a thread that grows more precarious with every moment I spend in your presence. You are the bane of my existence. And the object of all my desires. Allow me.
Do you want me? Do you wanna love me like I...
If it is now my wish to suspend time, to delay the inevitable, to for a mere moment not to think of what comes next. To wait. I'm uncertain you even know why.
I know why.
Oh, here we go. Enthrall me with your self-knowledge and awareness.
It is because I've never met anyone like you. My family is on the brink of ruin. I'm nearly certain every last one of my brothers and sisters secretly despise me. My own mother at that, despite the fact I've lived the better part of my life for them, and yet still, all I find myself thinking about, all I find myself being able to breathe for, is you.
Do you want to stop?
Just keep looking at me. No one else matters. I was fearful of losing you. It is why I could not visit you after your accident. I love you. I have loved you from the moment we raced each other in that park. I've loved you at every dance, on every walk, every time we've been together, and every time we've been apart. You do not have to accept it, you do not have to embrace it, or even allow it. Knowing you probably will not, but you must know it. I love you.
I do not know what to say.
You do not have to say anything.
I do not think there is anything else to say. Other than I love you too.
I cannot imagine my life without you, and that is why I wish to marry you.
You do know there'll never be a day where you do not vex me.
Is that a promise, Kanthony Sharma?
Yes, it is a promise.
Well then. It seems the two of us are finally seeing eye to eye on something.
I suppose we are.